December 10th, 2001, Monday. Marilyn called me today at 2:45 p.m. She was reading and fell asleep from 12 to 2. We talked for about 10 minutes on other topics, not about what we were talking about the other night. When she comes into town, we're going to watch my Linkin Park DVD, just her and I. All day, all I could think about was Erilyn. I was watching The Wall today, the movie, and it was really hard to watch because I kept seeing myself as Pink more than I had before, especially the whole part about him calling his wife and she was with another man. The song Vera is one that I've always liked and in a way always knew that someday it would have more meaning for me, just like In the End and My December. I start to like them as if I knew of what was to come. Song lyrics modified. Does anybody here remember Marilyn? Remember how she said that we would meet again some rainy day? Pink Floyd song Virulin, but again modified. The way I feel for Erilyn now is how I once felt for Marilyn and Erica. When I'm not around them, I'm dying to see them again. This is how I felt back in high school, except it was easier back then. Instead of only a night, it's a week between the times I can see Erilyn and Marilyn. I just wish I could have someone close by me. I feel that I'm growing to enjoy the pain I caused myself and that I will eventually shut everyone out and not care. Just go, go, go and see how much I can fuck up my life before my true fall from grace. I am building my wall. Can anyone help me break it down? My night did turn out to be rather cool. I met up with Kirk at Quick Trip, got some French vanilla coffee, hot chocolate, and cruised over to Will's. At Will's, we watched him work on his car, the Trans Am, that is. Kirk, Will, and I talked and had fun. Kirk and I kept coming up with ideas for t-shirts, phrases, and such to be put on shirts. Over the course of the night, we came up with like 50 plus ideas. It'll take some time and some money to get them all made. Kirk is doing a lot better. He is drawing a lot more, which is great. He has started putting hidden things in his drawings. I wonder who influenced him there. Me. Drove by Halsey 51st for the first time in a long while. It reminds me of when would drive by it almost 5 times a week with the thoughts of the story in my head. And I kept saying, I need to start writing that. Right now, I'm talking to Forhelli on the phone and printing off a copy of Red Brick Enigma for Tom. I told Forhelli about some of my plans for the future, how someday I would like to open my own chain of restaurants called Wherever Dude. It's something Kirk and I came up with a long time ago, and I also wrote into Red Brick Enigma. So if you ever read the screenplay or hopefully ever see the movie, you'll see it's a real thing I would like to do. Another idea I told her about was The Wasteland, my giant black box I want to build in the middle of Kansas, so fucking big that you can see it for 100 miles. Just finished printing off a copy of Red Brick Enigma for Tom. It took 3 hours to print 190 pages. Ain't that a bitch? I've not talked about this in here or to anyone in a long time. When I was younger, between 8th grade and junior year, I would spend hours at night watching movies and logging all of the movie mistakes I would find. I did this for a long time. I got a few books about it by a guy named Bill Gibbons and also printed off quite a bunch from the internet, but I'm proud to say that on my own I found over 600. What sucks is that over a year ago I threw out all the printouts and logs that I had and deleted all the ones I had on my computer. I was planning on creating my own book of movie mistakes. One day, I was most likely pissed and depressed that I had decided I would never do it and got rid of all that shit. Now I want to, once again, create that book. It would give me something else to spend my time on. I felt like this a long time ago and actually began to log them once more. I was going to watch all of my videos in alphabetical order. That didn't last long. I don't even think I made it through the A's. Added to that, I don't have a VCR in my room that works. If I did, I would watch them more. I'll work on it. Traffic is on right now, and I'm going to head to sleep. End quote. Everyone's life is a road to himself, to self-realization. Herman Hesse.